How's it going, YouTube? It's German Walrus Gaming, playing the new Scrap Iron Statue Junk Warrior deck. And basically, this is a new trap from the Stardust Acceleration. It's only a rare, so it's still free to play. It's easy to get. And what this card does is, when a spell or trap card that is already face up on your opponent's side of the field activates its effect, destroy that card. Also, after that, set this card face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one junk monster in your graveyard. Special summon in defense position. You can only use each effect of Scrap Iron Statue once per turn. So basically what that means is cards like Amazoness Onslaught, Vampire Kingdom, Vampire Domain, UA Stadium, they all fit this criteria of spell or trap cards that are already face up. So basically, once they activate their effect, it just gets destroyed, and then you can set this card back down. And it has a secondary effect that if it's sent to the graveyard with Needlebug Nest, you can summon one junk monster in your graveyard in defense position. So from that, we're using the Junk Warriors from the structure deck, which is junk forward. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Junk Blader. I'm only running one Junk Blader in the original deck that DK'd, Duel Links Meta posted. He had 3 Snipe Hunters. I only had 2, so I just put in a Junk Blader, but I put in work with this Junk Blader. Even though I only ran 1, he comes in a lot during the duels. And Junk Anchor, which is your tuner, and you run 3 of them. He has no attack or defense, but you summon him with Scrap Iron Statue from your graveyard, and then use him in a Synchro Shokan your monsters you already have on the field to bring out your boss monsters. So the boss monsters for this deck are Stardust Dragon, which you can easily get him out with your level 2, and then your Gravity Warrior, or a level 2 and a level, or like a level 2 and just one of your other monsters. But usually you're going to go for your Junk Warriors, because for this deck we're using the Attack Booster Synchro Warriors. So what this skill does is, until the end of the turn, Warrior Synchro monsters on your side of the field will gain 100 attack times their level. And it's like beatdown for Synchro Warriors. So Junk Berserker, he's level 7, so he's going to gain 700 attack on top of already having 2700. So yeah, you're going to get some really boosted attack points with this deck. I put in Galaxy Cyclone just because you're going to be Needlebug Nesting a lot of your cards, and having cards like Canadia and Galaxy Cyclone that have effects from the graveyard, it's very helpful. Needlebug Nest is an older card. It's from the Land of the Titans box. This box is useless, but if you want to build a deck, you're going to have to get at least 3 Needlebug Nests from here. Snipe Hunter is from the Red Eye / Dragon box. Better cards in that one, not as bad as the Needlebug Nest box. And then Junk Blader, Junk Forward, and Junk Anchor are all from the structure deck, along with Junk Warrior, Gravity Warrior, and then this is from farming Yusei at the gate. And Card Trooper is from leveling up Jaden, and the rest of the cards are self-explanatory. Alright, so I'm going to get into the replays for this. I did all the replays for this deck in Legend, and I got to Legend 2 while recording these 5 wins. Alright, thank you for that. Got 50 gems, cool. Trying to get to my replays. Alright, this first one is Mako Tsunami. This is a Life Cost 0 player, but it still was a good deck, and I was able to Synchro Shokan and beat him. And I'm running Yusei, and basically nothing comes up when the duel starts, so they don't know what I'm running. But I am running the beatdown for the Synchro Warriors. It's a pretty nice starting hand. But I'm going first, so I don't want to give away my Snipe Hunter, so I just go set. Goes for the Gyokku on my Needlebug Nest, but he doesn't do anything else. I mean, I know he has Karibos, but he doesn't have anything on his board. So I take out his Gyokku, activate my Needlebug Nest, my Scrap Iron Statue's effect activates, special summon my Junk Forward, I Synchro Summon my Junk Warrior. So I activate my attack booster, and this would normally be lethal, but he is running life cost 0, so he's got the Ebolas. Drops down a regular Ebola. And I choose not to attack, but he doesn't have a Stein in his hand, so I should have attacked anyway. Alright, so I go in again. And he has winged Ebola, so I can't damage him again. And he just passes. I know he's got Ebolas, but I'm gonna start going in. Activate my skill, get a nice boost. He gains 500 attack from this because he's level 5. 2 attacks go through, and then he Sphere Ebolas my Junk Warrior. Now I didn't know this, but he does not have his Cyberstein yet. Activates the Hate Grenade. I chain my Needlebug Nest. He activates his life cost 0. Magical Mallet. And then he just summons his Crystal Seer. He did not pull out his Cyberstein. And he couldn't get out his fusion monsters. GG. Alright, now here's Odeon. This Odeon, he's not playing life cost 0. This is an actual try-hard Odeon Amazonas player. And all these guys are in Legends, so you want to think that they're trying to get to Cog, like they're climbing right now. Starting hand, I just drew my Snipe Hunter in 3 different traps. He goes Amazonas set. And no extra deck, so I know he's playing the Amazonas Onslaught deck. He Canadians my Snipe Hunter, so I just go set all my cards, because I can't send them to destroy his Amazonas. Goes double Swordswoman. Kills my Snipe Hunter, and then he just attacks, but he doesn't have Onslaught, so it doesn't do anything for him. Activate Needlebug Nest, statue goes off. Summon my Junk Blader. I summon my Junk Anchor. I Synchro Summon Junk Warrior. I activate my skill. He gains his 500 attack. And I didn't really have to do this. I should have just killed them because I just end up taking damage. But it's all good. I just thought he had like some kind of defensive thing. But he just summons his Paladin and it's his turn. So I buff up my Junk Blader and my Junk Warrior. And this is nothing so far. So far he's not using it to protect himself or anything. Summons his Princess, searches for his Onslaught. Either way, unless this card is something. So, before he enters his battle phase, I Canada his Princess so he can't summon his Queen. He summons his Canadia, so I activate Nest in his end phase, get another Scrap Iron Statue summon, pull out my Junk Anchored Tuner. He activates Treacherous Trap Hole, trying to prevent me from Synchro Summoning. Either way, I can still Synchro Summon, and I go for my Gravity Warrior. And he gains attack for monsters they have on their side of the field. And with my skill, he easily goes to 3k. And it's lethal. His onslaught doesn't matter. And he surrendered. Good duel. Yusei for the... This isn't a mirror match. It's just another Yusei player. I'm going first. But yeah, this deck impressed me with how many wins I was getting. I got all these wins in about an hour in Legend, just climbing. Got up to Legend 2, finished getting all my clips, and then I just got tilted down to Legend 1. So it has potential, but it's not a tier deck. And when it's not competitive enough. Maybe at the end of the season you could cog with it, but it would still be a challenge. Just because it can still burk a lot. This guy activates Vampire Domain, and I negate it with my Scrap Iron statue. But you see, just activating Vampire's Domain, I can't negate it, but once he activates the effect of it, I can. So I activate Needlebug Nest in the end phase. I get a special summon with my Scrap Iron statue, pull out my Junk Acre, and now I can Synchro Summon my Junk Berserker. Roar. He goes for the Treacherous. So I summon my Canadia, just because he's about to have a clear board, so I'm going to go for lethal. My Junk Blader. And Junk Blader, you banish one Junk monster from your graveyard. This card gains 400 attack until the end of this turn for each. So I banish my whole graveyard, and this is just turn 3. But I can still boost up my Junk Blader to 3,800 attack on turn 3. So that's pretty crazy in this deck. Just running one Junk Blader for these plays. And that's OTK every time. When he Treacherous his own monster. And if he didn't, my Junk Berserker would have just destroyed him. Next duel against Zane Truesdale. Zanes are always running Cyber Style. Every time. I've never seen Zane not run Cyber Style, so I always expect it. I'm guessing most people think I'm running Tie That Binds with Yusei. And that you can run Tie That Binds with this deck, but I did prefer the Synchro Warrior boost. Because you just get your Synchro monsters such high attack. So I summoned my Card Trooper, sent 3 cards to put him at 1900 attack. I didn't mill out anything good. I milled my Anchor, my Blader, and Econ, so that's a miss mill. Yeah, if it's Hatronade, so I go for another mill. Needlebug Nest. And I got my Scrap Iron statue to get a free summon, so I bring my Junk Blader out. He destroys my Card Trooper, so I get a free card. I get my Tuner monster. Get another draw, get another special summon monster, but I can't special summon it right now. Activate the effect of Galaxy Cyclone that I milled out to destroy a stadium. Synchro summon my Gravity Warrior with the Junk Blader I brought back from the graveyard. His effect activates, I activate my skill, he goes up to 3k. But he's got the Sphere Ebola. It's all good. They got a Scrap Iron statue set, but he Cyclones it. Destroys my Gravity Warrior with his Proto Cyber Dragon, but that's all he got. So I special summon in attack mode, summon my Snipe Hunter. I go for the snipes, missed. Go for another snipe, missed. So I had lethal anyway, I just wanted to snipe him. And GG, UA player. It was a good duel. Snipe Hunter, when you use him, he's good. Like when you can just discard a card and blow up their field. Alright, so my last duel is Jaden Yuki. So I'm going first, and he is running, I believe he is running the Elemental Hero, some kind of Elemental Hero deck with Wild Heart. So either way, I Synchro Summon turn 1, bring out my Junk Warrior. His effect activates, but I don't have any cards that work with it. I go set, and my turn. Summons his Wild Heart and activates Backup Rider. So I'm thinking this is like a Wild Heart, Tenkobito Shien deck. But I have Econ, and I don't, Wild Heart doesn't affect me. I don't have traps I have to rely on. I get a Needlebug Nest, Scrap Iron Statue summoned from the graveyard. Go for my Junk Anchor. I summon my Junk Berserker. And basically with his effect, I could lower his attack, but he's in defense position, so it doesn't matter. And when this card attacks a defense position monster, destroy that monster. So he's got like a Drillroid-like effect. So even if they had a defense that was higher than his, he would still go through. But they have another backup rider, and they have a Sparkman, so he's able to get over my Berserker. It's fine. I summon my Junk Blader, and it's only turn 5, but I'm going to get a bunch of buffs from this. 3, 4, 5 banish, 6 banish. I banished 6 cards to get him to 4200 attack. And I take out more than half his life points in one attack. He sets a monster and ends his turn. I summon my Snipe Hunter. Activate Snipe Hunter effect. Summon my Cyclone. Destroy his set. And I win. Very easy. And those are the best wins I got with this deck in Legend. It was really fun though. This deck got to Legend 2, which just from that I was impressed by. If you can get to Legend 2, you can get to COG with it. It may take more time than the more serious decks, but I feel like this deck could COG at like the end of the month if you keep going for it. But yeah, I got this deck from DK Duel Links Meta. He posted a video. It's basically running the exact same thing. He came up with it. I'm giving him full credit. I'm gonna put his channel and his video in the description. Thanks for checking it out, and please leave a like and let me know what you think about this deck. Do you think it's fun? Do you think you can COG with it? Let me know. Alright, German Walrus out.